Nice. Nice. Nice.
Can you wait a little moment? The Master Divine, she's temporarily taken on the General's responsibilities. Before meeting you, she must make the current
I don't think I can ever get used to this. It's a pleasure to see you all here today. Collating casualties and losses. Dispatching forces to round up the remnants of the disciples. Submitting battle reports. Generalship is no trifling matter.
I think she actually really enjoys it.
Master Diviner, have you summoned us here just to sign?
Of course not. On the contrary. I am eager to thank you all in my official capacity as acting general of the Luofu. Now that things have drawn to a conclusion...
Ooh, all those benefits that the General promised! They're finally here! Yippee!
Yes. The Astral Express has braved great evil for the Luofu. Your devotion is evident. After discussions with the 6 charioteers, you are henceforth sworn allies of the Luofu. Within the Luofu's jurisdiction...
On behalf of the Astral Express, I would like to thank you, Master Diviner.
Oh, wow. Nothing tangible then?
Now that things have been expressed, I still have something to discuss with you. Please.
You're coming with? Seriously? Thanking us like that and
It's not a mission. The Stellaron crisis. The disciples, it's just that. Having been in... So... That we may. For example, how was this... I'm submitting my report...
I was about to make the same request.
Jingyuan has committed... Before you leave, please make time to recuperate. If there's anywhere you'd like to visit, feel free to take a look. I must attend to some Cloud Knight matters. Oh, if you pass through stars... It was all so chaotic. When Fantilia took form, the Cloud Knights were only able to find her fan. I'm already prepared for the worst. As for how matter...
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Yang. It's getting late.
I see. Please extend my regards to the Ten Lords.
I will. Our condolences, Helm. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the Sky...
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss Tingyun.
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Tingyun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bet. The Antimatter Legion on the Xianzhou. How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turn out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise? What happened to...
Madam
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Tingyun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing ceremony?
To put it into short life terms, ordinarily the given our limited lifespan, countless cloud nights long, all of these sudden deaths, and by combining Sky, it's not just a comfort, it's also my way of saying farewell to Tingyun. I know. I'd like to hold this ceremony as a way of distancing. I can still... I'd like to ask you all to... I've instructed Yan Ming...
Leave this to us.
Once again, my...
You always did say that I like to gossip. And here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh. It's you. For a moment, I thought she'd returned. Did the Helm Master send you over?
We're here to help sort out Miss Tingyun's things. Madame Yukong wants to use some of them for her soul-soothing ceremony.
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Amicassator's looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like this?
Oh, Tingyun explained that.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yanming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yanming,
I remember asking her for... Tingyun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors. When we used to trade in other lands, we would bring back local specialties and distribute them among friends and other guild members. It became a custom. The rivalry between us and the Whistling Flames to be the Skyfaring Commission's top guild was always fierce. We would gift each other all kinds of bizarre oddities. Candy that made... Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Tingyun would leave something behind for me that was so sincere and earnest. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel. But what could I possibly...
Huh. Besides, could there be other... Do you know where we're supposed to...
never attended
Nothing
the
in this
memorial.
report makes sense.
From inside the pilot house came the general's battle cry.
The Sleepless Earl.
Welcome to the Sleepless... Oh! When I took over this famous brute, Miss Ting Yun, I just thought she was trying to cheer me up. I know.
Yes. Now...
Oh, really? Based on her suggestion, I improved the Whale Tide Spring, Emerald Hills, and Dawn Dew strains to make a new variety with a sweet, long-lasting taste. I called it Ting Yun's Blend. Seeing as she can't enjoy it right now, I'll have to invite...
It's still early. Where to now?
The waffle is famous for its mung bean soda. You've got to give it a try.
Oh, how's it going? Did you take some... Isn't that the place on... It's the main commercial. Tourists fresh whenever I'm tired.
Spices Supreme!
Honored guests, welcome. When she was she probably... Oh, I heard the trade...
Miss Ting Yun couldn't tear it.
Really? Oh, speaking of which...
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Ting Yun...
What brings you here? This bow. Did Ting Yun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. It's a shame. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. I felt tired of voyaging. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Ting Yun, on the other hand, was a born merchant. She never fought alongside me on the battlefield. But in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. Without that, I used to think that the Xianzhou had changed with the times. Geniuses like Ting Yun were the future for the Skyfaring Commission's next generation. I was wrong. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone?
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Ting Yun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yan Ming, what is it that...
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Ting Yun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Ting Yun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent much of our lives out among the stars. For her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
Out of all... This is a gift from Miss Yen Sui on...
Thank you for everything.
This is the tea that
This time, we...
The Skyfaring Commission. It is time for the souls.
It's still early. Where to now?
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. I have things I wish to convey to my astral friends. My apologies I couldn't get to you any sooner. Yan Qing made sure that I was fully recuperated. Before you leave the Luofu, there are two things I wish to gift the Express.
2 gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he going to make up for all our hard work along the way?
Please, let us reconvene at this... Present company is gathered to reiterate the Xianzhou law. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the Xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this jade abacus. It is a record of the Luofu Cloud, no matter how astronomically distant you are. The Luofu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew.
Wow, now
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances. I hope you can understand.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity.
Don Hong.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Luofu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gate's reopening. She was also asked...
She must have been worried.
Himiko must, hang on. I've got gold.
Fine.
Don't worry.
There's a dream-like...
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the Xianzhou... Yeah, you're back. Himiko and I were just discussing our journey. This little excursion has reached its conclusion.
Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Well,
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
Penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can...
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the Xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement, abomination of Yaoshi?
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the Xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.
Oh, good. You're here. Pom-Pom doesn't know. Help Pom-Pom. We have to find it.
time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car. What the... Is this a letter?
Pom-Pom's not...
Pom-Pom.
Ahem! Yeah, what was so... I thought everyone knew. Our next... I know everyone's eager to disembark. First, Penacony is located in Asdana, a star system. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different. Second, Penacony is got it. When in Rome? Anyway, if you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare...
Allow me, just like most of the worlds that during that time, the Don't worry. Just why did these nameless, even if they left the star? According to the passenger list.
Just names?
We'll just leave it to the star. We'll conclude today's
I'll broadcast an announcement.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
You're the picture of calm. A punchline with a straight... But regarding...
How's it going? Oh, they're probably... Well, rest and recuperate.
Thank you. I appreciate the invitation, but pay no mind to the matters concerning...
Camera, check. Aw, drat! That means I can make more room in... You won't fit in the suit. Maybe I should bring... this is...
It's about time. I should find a seat.
Ahem! Hi! The express is about to make the jump. The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Not another one. Come with me. These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dream. Worry not, for very quickly, pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence. So, come with me. Left, to the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you. Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. Open this door. Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape.
This is...
This way.
After you.
Am I supposed to walk? How is this even possible?
Why not?
She can hear the thoughts.
We're almost there. You're fun. Don't stop. Don't turn back. These voices... they're just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them.
Welcome to the reverie!
Leave this realm, and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and... But before you do... you may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude. Have we met somewhere before? You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, he crossed blades with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out of... May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds? Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their... I would ask, would you wish to stay? Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself. Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. I would ask, would you still embark on this journey? I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these, you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions, we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember? I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses. That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewells. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming long night, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
What's wrong? Sounds like you had a nightmare. Don't fret. Dreams are off. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison. Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out...
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
You're up? How's your shall we go meet up? Penacony, the planet of festive... We're here at last! Oh, the family sure doesn't play around with their entry protocols. I wouldn't have put it past them to try and nab that Stellaron from... aside from that, I have to say the family has been really accommodating. Well, the hassle was worth it. Just look at this grand hotel lobby! And those endless rows, they're all rooms, right? Just think of the number of guests staying here. Where are our rooms? Come on, Mr. Yang and the rest must be at the front desk. Let's hurry up and meet them there.
Welcome to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge. I'm Misha, a bellboy working here on Penacony. Pleased to be at your service. If you need help with your baggage...
over here. Something's not right.
Should you need assistance with moving luggage to your...
Hey, what's the big gathering at the concierge about?
I'm sorry, but your name really isn't... But in the information I received from the Astral Express, it states that we...
Yes, ma'am. Please give me the Astral Express, Mr. Don Hung. These are the only 4 names on the reservation.
Yes. Your name isn't on... I understand. No wonder our friend's name here is missing. When we something came up in Don Hung's schedule, and he couldn't make it. I have an idea.
He's a new passenger aboard our Astral Express.
Even if that is so, I'm afraid... No, I'm not doubting your status.
Well, it's just that right now, we're on the eve of the Charmony Festival. Penacony's most important moment of every era. And with the hotel security is on high alert with 0 room for error. And with such a last-minute change, It really isn't something that this young lady's words can resolve on a whim. My esteemed guests from the Astral Express.
We're sorry for all the trouble our check-in seems to have caused. Might I ask for your name?
I am the humble aventurine of the IPC's Strategic Investment Department. A non-performing I also happen to be a traveler that's had to stand behind you.
Leave it to me. I've heard that the IPC has also received Penacony's invitation, so forgive me if I'm mistaken, but you must—
I must be hearing things. Paving a convenience? Shouldn't I be saying this to you instead? I've been waiting here for more than 10 minutes. Do you know how many credits 10 minutes is worth to me?
It must be an inordinate number, which is why now, Mr. Aventurine, I have an investment that you absolutely cannot miss out on. The IPC's influence runs deep and wide, and their word wields the utmost authority. We hope to borrow your status to vouch for him. As such, you won't just be sparing much of your invaluable time, but also forging new friendships.
Well, this is interesting. And how will my new friends benefit me?
Now this is a topic very much worth getting into. Just as we are guests of the Watchmaker, why don't we make ourselves comfortable in Penacony before getting to know each other more elaborately?
Sounds good. But, Miss Navigator, I must point out that if I do something about it now, the time saved is from my own effort, not a But, what you said in the second half, I loved it. Friends, yes, nothing is more precious than friends. Especially a righteous trailblazer like a Nameless. Going forward on this Penacony trip, I'll be counting on all my trailblazer friends here.
I'm glad you've put it this way. So about the vouching.
There you go, miss. Please allow him to check in on my account. I have an appointment with the family's Mr. Sunday. I will ask him to handle this matter later. Don't worry, I won't cause you any trouble.
But...
Ali, just a moment. The family cannot allow guests to enter a dream while bearing—
Oh, speak of the devil, look who's here. It's Sunday, the most handsome man in
He said you were the most dashing person in Penacony. How interesting.
I've kept you waiting, Mr. Aventurine. This way, please. Let us speak in private.
Astral Express guests, please come this way and rest your feet.
Wait, what? You're... Oh, wait a minute. The singer! Epsilon Superstar!
I never thought a cutie like yourself would be a fan of mine.
Oh, it really is, Robin. To run into her in person here.
It is an honor to meet everyone.
Are you also a member of the family on Penacony like him?
Truth be told, I am a guest like everyone. Penacony is my hometown, but I left when I was older. I was graciously invited this time to return and sing a song at the Charmony Festival. The person you speak of is Sunday, my senior, and one of the local— Alas, I arrived a little later than usual.
Please, be at ease. I have instructed Miss Ali to resolve the system error as soon as possible. Mr. Aventurine has an appointment with the Oak family and has checked in prior. On his behalf, I extend his apologies.
Thank you for stepping in to resolve this matter. But are you sure about the rooms? I wouldn't want your other guests to feel we were being given preferential treatment.
Please, rest assured that the family will personally undertake communications to handle this. It is only right that we, As the actual administrators, I apologize for taking up everyone's precious time, and we shan't keep you any longer. If you need anything else while in Penacony, the family stands ready to serve.
May your dreams be beautiful and pleasant. It's just one surprise after another. But since that Mr... which day was he? Sunday. You and me both.
You'll have... Okay, there's no queue in the lobby now. Let's go find Miss Allie.
Esteemed guests of the Astral Express, this is your Dreamscape Pass. At the same time, you can use the Dreamscape regarding the method of usage. The Dreamscape Pass will guide. I wish you all pleasant dreams in Penacony. You may take the elevator over there to reach your guest.
All right, let's. A dream world! I heard that Penacony transformed the dreamscape into a majestic metropolis. What exactly would that look like? Oh, I can't wait!
Our rooms are down this way.
This is a long hallway. Is it just me, or is this hotel too big for its own good?
Looks good.
Quit giving me the sticker!
We're finally here. Well, how about a drink first? Penacony's Soul Glad is...
Go on. We may be...
Do you remember the invite that
the family's esteemed guests are cordially invited to Penacony to participate in our grand celebration. That's why we're here in the first place.
You recall correctly, but there was more to this invite. Witness the impossible in the realm of dreams. Find the legacy of the Watchmaker, father of Penacony, and thus the answer to the question, why does life slumber?
I don't remember that part of the invite.
This is the part that intrigues me. The invite sent by the family was nothing more than a music box that, when wound, would play an accompanying tune. But the box that was sent to us was slightly unusual. The music it played had... I recorded these dissonant notes.
A distress call method regularly used by the name.
I can't be certain. It may be a masked fool's trap. From the execution itself, the Riddlers or Inquisition spirits could have done this themselves.
When did you discover this?
When we were handling that Lawfu Stellaron matter. I told Pom-Pom about it first thing.
It's no wonder that IPC Ambassador also mentioned this Watchmaker. The invite he received must also have contained a hidden message, and it seems like he decoded it. There's something else on my mind. When the invite was brought up, that family leader mentioned being one of the actual administrators of Penacony, and that it was their duty to relieve us of any problems. In hindsight, there was more to that statement. He also had Miss Robin with him. I'm no singer, but her voice sounded a little strange. Would a singer really take to the stage if their voice wasn't in top shape?
Are you saying you suspect that the family did not send the invite and is hiding something from us?
It's possible. The fact that the family sent out invites to the other factions is already unusual, and your discovery confirms that there could be a third party involved. I take back what I said. This event, why didn't you tell the others?
We shouldn't interfere if this is just an internal affair of Penacony or the family.
But you said so yourself. This could...
Well, I did. Which is why... before we set off, I told March 7th and Don Hung about this.
So I was the only one kept in the dark then.
That's because you were zonked out the whole ride. No one...
Who sent the invite? What is the purpose of gathering all of the factions into Penacony? And why does the family choose to remain silent about their knowledge of this? Right now, let's just focus on the conductor's request. We'll collect intel while enjoying this wonderful vacation. Penacony is, after all, a famed resort of the cosmos. Not many get a chance to even visit in their lifetime. Head back to your rooms, get some rest, and prepare to enter the dreamscape.
It's time to head back to my room. Before entering the dream, I should probably talk to the rest.
Whoa, what a...
How fortuitous. We meet... Calm down. I'm just here to soak in the festive vibe. This may be a lucky block number, a lucky floor, a lucky room number. You have no idea how much I went through to book this precious space. And now I've got... No. I only let you have. Penacony's a true blue land of dreams. How many across the stars would spend half their lives just to acquire an admission ticket into the Reverie? Think about the type of people who can even afford to stay here. If it wasn't for my brilliant plan, you think the family would offend those bigwigs just to sate the paltry? So sit down and let's have a chat. With everything said and done, I think I deserve at least this much, right? Cutting to the chase. Simply put, my friend, I need your help. You may or may not know this, but Penacony's far murkier than it seems. My goal is simple. Help the IPC retrieve some things that belong to them in the first place. If you agree, when this is done, you will stand to reap great rewards, as well as the preservation's protection. It's clear you're not just one of the crowd. You possess a distinct quality, so magnetic that it could sway the outcome of any game. That power, the power that men both fear and desire, is right in Mr. Stellaron. Have I hit the nail on the head? You don't have to answer me now. Sit on it for a while. When the time is right, I will look for you. Of course, you can confer with your colleagues as well, or go as far as to use me in turn. I welcome that notion. Because it will. I don't do deals where I'm on the losing end. So I hope that friends. Oh, yes. Before I go, let's play another game. A simple game, to get to know each other better. You just have to guess which hand. Left or right? Get ready. I'm about to No? I didn't get your answer. Oh, but that's fine, because... Friend, the game has already begun. Allow me to make you an offer. One you can't refuse. No reason to choose otherwise. And no other choice.
Hello there.
Huh?
What are you doing in my room?
Your room? Well played, friend. You haven't... Oh, don't misunderstand. That was a mere I'll make my exit.
Why haven't you left? This is my room. I was just teasing. Please forgive me. This isn't... I later saw you walking into the same room, so I began to connect the dots. Anyway, as long as you're all right. But before I go, can I ask you a question? Have we met somewhere? This may sound embarrassing because I would sometimes forget stuff I really... This is your name, isn't it? You forget. That man mentioned it before he left. My memory's not very good, but it's not so bad that I... Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. Lastly, a gentle reminder. One who wears a blade must... I thought you should know all this before me.
Acheron left. Strange. Forget it. It's taken a while.
Sorry, can you point me in the direction of the lobby?
Seems like it's over. Time to work the dream pool according to the Dreamscape Pass's instructions.
Welcome to Penacony, honored guest. Please relax. Feel the ebb and flow of your body. Just focus on breathing and imagine you're in paradise. Imagine a dreamland.
What is it, Ratio? Why the long face? Hey, I just realized. Where's that handsome...
You're late. By 4 minutes and 16 seconds. You better have solved the mystery of...
You mean you don't believe me when I say I truly wish to befriend them?
Clamorous people do not make friends. Fun fact, the Atini Peacock boasts one of the universe's more jarring songs, and your choice of attire is somewhat peacock-esque. It seems this peacock is short of...
Yeah, by that gray-suited fellow. All the cash gifts and the box containing the cornerstones. Huh? Where are you going?
Back home. To tell the corporation that some idiot ruined everything.
It's nothing more than a few rocks.
Without that aventurine stone, you're nothing more than a doomed Sigonian thrall, sentenced to die by the IPC. Or is that serial number on your neck a cherished memento from the Amber Lord?
You're funny, I'll give you that. It appears our
It's my job.
Don't worry, Doctor, I have my ways. The family fears interference from the IPC, hence their constant intervention. Or to play devil's advocate, perhaps, if you ask me, that invite is nothing but a self-planted diversion. A red herring. Or someone else made the invite, and they acquiesced to elevating the magnitude of the plan. Well, regardless, be it the family or the Watchmaker's legacy, as long as they're all useful to me.
Get to the point. What's your plan?
Well, no need to expand on that now. It's not yet time to reveal my trump card.
Damned gambler. Any true collaboration demands trust. Did that notion somehow escape your Sigonian upbringing?
Then, do you trust me?
That depends on you.
So you don't trust me either. Now that was easy, wasn't it? Also, I didn't go to school, and my parents didn't teach me any of that. A pity. They left before they could impart any life.
I did not mean to offend.
I'm not offended. But they did teach me that friends are weapons of the Abgens. Even under the watchful eye of the Harmony, we need as many friends as we can get. Let's see. The Garden of Recollection and the Astral Express have already made contact. The Annihilation Gang, I can't really count on them. The Knights of Beauty haven't given their answer, and as for the bunch at the tavern... Speaking of which, I ran into a woman just now who introduced herself as a Galaxy Ranger. The whole conversation felt off. Help me look into her... Huh? Oh, you don't really disdain me that much, do you? Well, seems like I'm on my own again.
So this is the dreamscape? The atmosphere here creeps me out. What was that weird noise just now? Nice. 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 Nice.